What's up, to ClickPointXX here, and welcome to another reaction video. So, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Fine Brothers video. Now, last time I reacted to a Fine Brothers video was the Linkin Park one, and yeah, I got a decent amount of views, so I might as well try another one. So Linkin Park, as I said in that video, is actually my second favourite band of all time. My favourite band of all time is Green Day, so in this one I'm going to be reacting to Teens React to Green Day, and seeing what they all say about Green Day. I have a feeling this one's going to be a lot more positive than the Linkin Park one, but I guess we'll see.
21 guns.
Love that song.
I wish.
You know what, fuck what everyone says. 21 Guns is a great song. I know it gets a lot of hate, but I don't care.
I was like a teenager during this period of time. I feel like I get so into this music.
Man, I love this band.
The band Green Day.
Well, that's a band I haven't heard in a long ass time.
I love Green Day. They're a great band.
I grew
They
up
are.
with Green Day. Amazing band, amazing music, and amazing people. So
True shit.
I'm excited.
So there's so many songs and people will wish we used more, but here's a selection from Green Day, starting with some of their older songs before going into some newer stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
That's typically how the Fine Brothers do things.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
When I Come Around.
This song. I definitely.
When I Come Around was one of the better songs. I know a lot of people say, like, I've heard people say that Dookie was really saved by like its deep cuts and that like the singles aren't really that good. On one hand, I do kind of see that deep cuts on Dookie are really fucking good, but the singles are not bad. And When I Come Around was probably one of the better ones. I don't even know why I like the song so much. Like that and Longview, I think, are actually my two favorites.
I heard this one before.
I like his hair.
Fucking Trey. Trey looks so different back then.
Oh man, this looks old.
It's 90s, 94
So
to be specific.
Look at them.
I love that song so fucking much.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you guys are bringing me back to like 8th grade.
Oh, the 90s.
Fuck yeah.
I love it.
It was pretty okay. Not something that I'd like listen to. Green.
You listen to it one more time, that'll change. That's a song that grows on you very quickly.
His sound itself is so iconic. Like you,
Jeez, these two have been on fucking. These two have been on with the Fine Brothers video since like the very start.
just hear them start singing, and you're like, oh yeah, that has to be Green Day.
Oh, apparently they're not going to show Basket Case, which is like their biggest hit. I mean, it's probably one of the weaker songs off of Dookie, but still, at least show one other song from Dookie. Didn't even show anything from Insomniac. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, I've heard this one.
Alright, I know this song.
Everyone's heard this song.
Turning point, and fork stuck in the road. We sing this for my.
This is the first Green Day song I ever learned how to play on guitar. First acoustic song, actually.
I love this song.
It was actually the first song I ever actually looked up how to play, like without learning in a guitar lesson. It's the first one I ever actually properly looked up and wanted to learn how to play myself, which is interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I think I know this.
If you think you know this song. Everyone knows this shit.
Songs are really catchy. They have
Yeah.
really good melodies.
They do.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
She's singing along with everything.
Music, it's got like bass in it, and like it's supposed to be like lit, but this isn't like lit. This is like, you know, it's some good music you just like chill to.
That dude's both pissing me off, but I'm also like agreeing with what he's saying at the same time. It's a weird thing. They got a lot of shit for this song, if I recall.
I'm so depressed.
It's a depressing song.
The cat.
Well, kinda.
His voice is very different from everyone else, and it's like you can tell who it is.
Yeah, Billy has a very distinct voice.
That one's nice.
I know that song
Yeah, that's a good
really
song.
well, but I haven't listened to it since I was way younger, so now I kind of get the lyrics
It's like just the graduation song. Like, that's what it's known as.
a little more.
It's a good song. It's a nice song to play at a 5th grade graduation.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Also, this entire album, American Idiot, holy shit, that album is so good. And this is one of the best opening tracks of all time.
Oh yeah, I know this one. I listened to this song.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite one.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Don't wanna be American idiot.
What was that? My friend, what was that?
This is such like a change from like time of your life.
That's what I like about them. They can go from very
Well, no, Time of Your Life was a change from Green Day's normal style. You're kind of getting it backwards there, but whatever.
simple to very, very iconic, really fast.
I haven't heard any of these songs in so long.
That's how that guy's kind of like speeded up, and then like
It's sped up.
the drummer's like slow down, and then he's in like regular motion.
How did they pull that off? That looks so weird. Also, Trey, what are you doing? Just running around the fucking drum kit.
I wish I was like a teenager during this period of time. I feel like I get so into this music.
All right. That one is definitely my favorite Green Day song.
It's such a good
That's a lot of people's favorite Green Day song.
Oh, I know. I think that's like one of the most familiar to me like songs that I heard.
This music fits for any situation. Like, it could make you run into a wall. It can make you want to finish this assignment that you haven't done.
Bruh!
It's amazing.
Oh my god, this song. This is my favorite song of all time. Like, nothing even comes close.
One that
That I have ever known.
The only
Don't
song I
know
know the
where
lyrics
it
to.
goes.
But it's home to me, and
I walk alone.
Yeah.
The fuck version of the song are you playing? That's not how it starts.
Man,
I
the
walk
videos back then
alone.
were so cliche.
Yeah.
So good.
Fuck yeah.
I like how they all walk alone in a group together.
Yeah. So you're both kind of cruel and cliche at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, damn, we're just going memory lane right here.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. Can you keep it playing?
Usually, I hate old music. I hate 2000s music. I'm not a fan of it. But this
2000s music is not old, bro. Like, if you said, like, 80s or 70s music was old, I mean, I guess, but bro, come on.
band is just
Come
just so
on.
good. They're just so simple. They're just I don't know. It's just something about them that just works well.
Bro, how you gonna play Holiday after Boulevard of Broken Dreams? How you gonna play it after? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, this is by Green Day? Okay, so I've heard this one.
How did you not know that?
Yeah. This is bringing back memories. It's gonna make a lot of people sound old, but I listened to this stuff in 6th grade, 5th grade.
To a hymn called Faith and Misery. I mean, yeah, it is a green screen.
This video is so cool. Their music videos are really cool. Though.
Yeah,
I
they have a
like
lot of great
them.
videos.
I want to try surfing on the hood of a car.
Don't. Don't.
Yeah, I heard this because I used to play the Tony Hawk game.
What Tony Hawk game was that in?
I want to hear more of their music now.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Just, okay, right, you want to hear more of the music? Go and listen to either American Idiot or Dookie. Then listen to the one that you didn't listen to. So listen to American Idiot, then Dookie, or Dookie, then American Idiot. And then just go in from there. Your next option would be to either go to Insomniac or 21st Century Breakdown. I'm going to say go to 21st Century Breakdown. Some people might say go to Insomniac. I don't know. Kind of depends. And then you can just kind of go where you want from there.
That's lit. That's lit right there.
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
you're right. Take me back to middle school. Take me back to middle school. Trying to learn the like guitar and stuff.
Okay, you said trying to learn
They're
the...
good band.
Okay, shut up. You said trying to learn the guitar, then you start to do the drum thing. You fuck.
All these songs are great. You can't listen to a single one of these songs and be like, oh, I don't really like it. Oh, this is mediocre. No, you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like some of the like singles off of American Idiot I've heard just way too many times. Like even Boulevard, as much as I like that song, I've heard it so many fucking times. Like it is my favorite song of all time, but like, god damn it, I have heard of the shit song.
like listening to them and you're like, this is such a good band.
21 Guns.
Oh, wait. Is this 21 Guns? Okay, I know a lot more songs.
21 Guns was the first Green Day song I ever heard. Well, I guess if it even counts, it was in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, and it was like the scene where fucking Sam, that's the dude's name, is walking into college, and like the chorus to that song was playing in the background, and like years later I rediscovered it. Like my two favorite bands of all time, Green Day and Linkin Park, were both in that film. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. That film had a great soundtrack, and those two songs had "Almost Easy" by Avenged Sevenfold, "Burn It to the Ground" by Nickelback. It's a bunch of great shit.
Songs that I thought I did.
Man, 21st Century Breakdown is such a good album. I don't know why people give it so much shit. I mean, yeah, it definitely has its issues, and it's definitely way longer than it needed to be, but that album's great. Like, every song on that album is fantastic. Like, maybe not as good as the songs off of American Idiot. American Idiot is a much better album, and that's kind of where the other main problem is. It's like, why did I listen to 21st Century Breakdown when I could listen to American Idiot? But, like, 21st Century Breakdown still has great stuff like Murder City, fucking Pacemaker. Oh my god, Pacemaker is such a good song. And you got Both Viva La Glorias are great. The only one I don't really like is Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. But I even really like that one. And you know what? I actually think about like American Eulogy more than I like Homecoming off of American Idiot. I don't know about that. I don't know. I really like American Eulogy. Oh my god. Like seriously, if you listen to 21st Century Breakdown and didn't like it, go back and give it another shot. Like it is a really good album.
I remember watching this music video like 30 times.
Like take it as its own thing. Don't take it as, oh, American Idiot's already a thing. Like take it as like, okay, this isn't American Idiot. This is a different album. Take it that way. Like, and then you'll like it. Even this song's fucking awesome. It's a deep cut album, that's for sure.
They look so different.
21 Guns! I was gonna point out how Jason White's in the music video for that. Like, even before Jason White was an official member, he was still showing up in the music videos. Like, he was in that, he was in the Wake Me Up It's a Temperance video. And, obviously he's not an official member anymore. Like, has he appeared in any of the music videos for, like, Revolution Radio or Father of All Motherfuckers? Which I still haven't listened to Father of All Motherfuckers. Is that album good? Like, I heard the first two singles, like the title track and Fire Ready Aim, and I quite like those songs. Like, I heard Oh Yeah, and that song was fucking awful. Like, if anyone listened to that album, and if it's good, like, tell me. Because I do actually have it, because I pre-ordered it on CD, and I have it, like, I have it fucking down here. I actually keep forgetting I have it, but yeah, I pre-ordered this shit. Mostly so I could get, fucking pre-sale access for the Hella Mega Tour, and the tour ended up just getting fucking delayed. I swear to God, man.
That'd be scary as though, seeing bullets come through the wall.
What's up with all that, like, explosion in the background?
Just bullets coming through the walls.
21 guns.
She's a very monotone voice. There's Jason White.
Usually when people think like punk rock and rock, it's like they don't think sadness, you know? But there is.
Okay, you don't listen to a lot of rock then, but punk, yeah, punk rock you don't expect that with. This isn't punk rock, it's pop punk. They're different genres.
Able to just do everything from every genre.
Like a liar looking for forgiveness from a star. Oh my god!
It feels like it's very like catchy classic.
I'm sorry, but I have to bring it up. As much as I do like that song, it actually did steal the fucking guitar solo. Like, the guitar solo stole a melody from, oh, what fucking show was it? You know what I'm talking about. People know what I'm talking about. But now that I've heard that, I can never unhear that.
Big rock.
I know this song, but like not as much as the other ones. But that guitar, you see, that guitar, that's what I'm here for.
Not if you're me.
Damn, that was intense.
It's just so good.
It's a great song.
Like all, like not just them, but like all the popular bands back then are like so much better than I feel like a lot of the popular like singers.
Wait, College Kids React to Bad Baby. Oh shit. Danielle Bergoli's up in this bitch. Fucking hate her. I should do a reaction video to that. That just popped up in the corner there and I was like, I should do a reaction video to that just to talk shit on Danielle Bergoli.
Bands today.
All their songs are amazing. Like, there's just not one song where you're just like, okay, this is the song that defines them as a band. It's this whole fat category of songs.
That's true, actually. A lot of bands have like that song where it defines them where like it defines them. I feel like Green Day don't really have that. Like, I feel like if you needed to pick like a song, like you wouldn't be able to pick one. You have to pick like three. You have to pick a ballad, something from their early period, and something from like their later period. You know what I mean? Like they have such different sounds throughout their career. It's crazy.
Songs that just define.
Like Dookie sounds nothing like American Idiot. Well, maybe not sounds nothing like it, but it is like they do have a very different sound, and it's weird.
That's who they are, and it's amazing.
So Green Day has been around since the 80s,
Oh, what?
Yeah,
They've been around a lot longer than I thought.
but
they actually never released a full-length album in these. They released a couple EPs in the 80s, but never a full-length album. Their full-length like debut album, 39 Smooth, that came out in 1990, and that was re-released the next year, with all the EPs tagged onto it. It was called like 1039 Smoothed Out Slappy Hours or some shit like that. And like that's basically Green Day's first album. Like, it's like, oh god.
got their big break, arguably at
Whoever idea that was, I was like, swear to God, man, why?
Meaning they were popular when people in their 30s and 40s were around your age. Yet even today, they remain just as, if not more popular. Why is their music relatable to
I mean,
different
yeah.
age groups decades apart?
Teen angst. Teen angst never changes.
Everyone can relate.
That's true, though.
Everyone likes to feel like the angsty teen sad vibes and like just blast music like that in their room and their parents are screaming at them.
They sing about some really deep emotional stuff, so I don't think it really matters.
Well, yeah, I mean, now they do, but fuck me, back in the day, Longview is literally about having a wank. You know what I mean?
That is what generation.
Well, again, Basket Case was off of the same album, and that's about anxiety and shit, so I guess.
It is, like, people are still gonna be able to relate.
That kind of band and that kind of music just resonates with teens in general. Like when you're at that stage in your life, the angsty and then like the just the pop punk or just the regular punk, the regular rock, all of that just like
Well, at least you know there's a difference between pop punk and raw punk. At least she knows that. A lot of people don't know that.
starts resonating inside of you, and you're like, yeah, this speaks to me.
The teenagers who like grew up with them, you know, like you said, the people who are like 30s and 40s now. It's kind of like they're reminiscing on their past almost, so they're still gonna be into, you know, the music they liked when they were teens.
Their fans grow
Well, it's not as much reminiscing as it is just it's good music.
up, and then their fans pass it down to the people after them, and then after them, and then the music's just so good. You know, there is like, yeah, it's one.
Also, can I just point this out? They end up with 21st Century Breakdown. Like, you could have showed something from Revolution Radio. Like, obviously this was before Father of All came out, but like, fuck, like you should have shown like Bang Bang or like something like that, cause like that's a great song. Or like I would like to see the reaction to something from the trilogy, like maybe Oh Love or Oh My God, I'd love to see the reaction to Kill the DJ. That would be fucking, or maybe even fucking Nightlife or Fuck Time or something like that. I'd love to see the reaction to like one of the bad Green Day songs. Oh, that would have been so funny.
Under one genre of music, but it's just so good that you just don't get tired of it.
Normally, people will relate to your music more when it appeals to them more emotionally. Green Day took like some of their more mellow songs, like Time of Your Life, some of those songs, they appealed to that. When an artist can relate to their listeners personally, that's like a completely different connection from any other artist.
A band like
Yeah, I guess that's true. And Green Day kind of have that. I mean, a lot of bands have that nowadays. Like, but I feel like Green Day have that more than anything. I feel like that's kind of what the whole punk thing was about. So, yeah.
Green Day that has remained relevant for older adults who grew up with them. Hearing that they are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame already, or that they are considered old by younger people, can be one of those mind-blowing moments. So,
Yeah,
do you think your generation thinks they're old?
definitely. They're not like Lil Yachty, you know. They're pretty old. They formed in the 19.
This man just compared Green Day to Lil Yachty. Are you fucking serious, bro? Lil Yachty sucks.
80s. That's old.
They're
I mean, yeah, but they didn't have. I mean, like, it's debatable whether. Well, I guess the 80s is kind of considered old now. But yeah, like, I mean, the 90s. I still wouldn't call the 90s old, but like the 80s, I guess you can make an argument for. Like, I don't know, but they didn't release any music in the 80s. Well, yeah, they did release those EPs, but nothing that anyone's ever heard. Like, if you've heard something from Green Day, odds are it was from like 94 onwards, maybe 92 onwards if you like. If it's like something from Kerplunk, but like the odds of you hearing something from like 39 Smooth or Kerplunk is just not likely. I mean, those great songs off of those albums, don't get me wrong, and like even like the casual fans should go and listen to stuff. Like if you're a casual fan of Green Day, like not super huge, not really an album person with them, just like some of their songs, like go listen to some shit from like Kerplunk. Go listen to like 2,000 Light Years Away and the original version of Welcome to Paradise. The original version of Welcome to Paradise is way better than people give it credit for. And from 39 Smooth, give At the Library a listen. That's a fucking great song. But like, obviously if you're a hardcore fan, like there's no point in me saying anything. You fucking listen to those albums like 5 times already, if not more. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know, it's like that's I don't know.
Classic songs are back in like
I don't view Green Day. I don't view Green Day as old. When I look at a band and say they're like old, I guess guys like obviously the Rolling Stones. I guess that's a bit of an obvious one, but also I guess some guys from the 80s like Motley Crue definitely because they were like early 80s, and I guess Guns N' Roses. But I feel like I wouldn't view Guns N' Roses as old if Axl Rose didn't look so much older than he actually is. Like that dude's like, I think he's like in his like early 50s. He looks like he's nearly 60. You know what I mean?
the 90s, early 2000s, and that, at least to me, I know a lot of people watching this might be in like their 20s and they're like, that's not that long ago, but to me it's like, that was when I was like born. I don't.
Well, yeah, but like whenever I hear something was like, when I hear something came out, maybe it's like just like a mental thing. When I hear something came out from 2004 onwards, I instantly go like, oh, it's not that old. But whenever I hear something was from like 2003 back, it's like, it's a little older then. You know what I mean? I feel like that's maybe just me because I was born in 2004. But like, I don't know. And even like when it comes to like 2003 back to like 2000, even that I'm kind of like, it's not that old. You know what I mean? And even like the 90s, like, to an extent with certain like bands and shit, it'll be like, oh, so like it's like some of their later stuff. Like say it's like a band that was popular in the 80s, and I see something came out in like the 90s, I'll be like, oh, so it's like some of their later stuff. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I don't consider them an old band until I like see the 90s videos. But if you just listen to their music, it's still like super relevant, and it's like they're still.
Yo, Revolution Radio was fucking. It was relevant as fuck when it came out because like, even if it wasn't like popular, like it really it was like, it tackled modern issues that were going on at that time, which is kind of crazy. Which is kind of why Father of All was such a fucking disappointment. Because it was just the most random bullshit. Like, I actually, as I said, I do like the songs I've heard from that album, except, oh yeah, I'm serious, people, oh yeah, it's so fucking bad. But like, I don't know.
In like 2017.
I wouldn't consider it like old because like I'm not very old, and so the fact that I like can remember music and stuff like that doesn't make me think it's old.
They definitely mastered the whole.
Bro, she said old like 5 times in that sentence.
A timeless like aspect of music. If you went through this phase with Green Day, you will always sing along to a Green Day song. You will always feel happy when you hear them.
So finally, after hearing more about them and their impact on
I feel like that's actually the same reason I still like Nickelback. Because like Nickelback was kind of what got me into rock music, so maybe that's the only reason I still like them. But even at that, like, I can see the shit parts of those. I made 2 whole videos about this. I'm not going to go on about it anymore.
How do you view Green Day as an all-time band?
Tier 2. They're good, but I wouldn't say they are legends.
Nah, I disagree. I'd say at this point they're probably like they can be considered legends.
They're with like the Beatles.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I was gonna disagree with them, but like actually, you know what? Up with the Beatles. The Beatles are on another level, man. Like guys like the Beatles and Queen and Zeppelin and all like that. Like they're on their own tier. Like there's legends and then there's the Beatles. Like you know what I mean? Like there's there's legends tier, which is like the only like tier that any band has a hope of getting into. Like that's where I put like Green Day and Guns N' Roses, and then like you have like just the Beatles tier, which is like the Beatles along with like Zeppelin and Queen and all those guys. Oh god.
We'll rank because out of all the rock bands that exist, they're kind of like relevant. If you somehow like maintain relevancy, then you're there.
Even though
well, if you count Imagine Dragons as a rock band, they're pretty like relevant.
I never like.
Which, by the way, that's something I want to comment on. People keep saying, oh, Imagine Dragons isn't rock. Look, at this point, we don't get to decide what's considered rock. Like, rock changes, like, every decade. Every decade has its own version of rock. Like, the 80s had hair metal, the 90s had grunge, the 2000s had new metal. Alternative rock, like Imagine Dragons and, like, all those kind of bands. That's just the kind of rock music that was popular. People keep saying, oh, rock is dead. When, in fact, it isn't dead. It's just the rock that is popular isn't exactly recognizable. That's the way I view it. Like, rock is still on the charts with bands like Imagine Dragons, and that's why I support Imagine Dragons, because like it's like I don't hate their music. I actually quite like their music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I support like what I can type thing.
Was like a
giant
Their last album sucked though. Origins was terrible.
Green Day fan. Like, they're one of the great. It's just crazy that someone like my age will like recognize these songs, and I guarantee if you played it for like a middle schooler, they would know these songs too.
They're an all-time great band.
Oh, fuck.
I always have mad
That was an
respect for
accident.
artists and musicians and bands who are able to thrive in the music industry over long periods of time, just because that's so hard to do. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Alright, yeah. But, I forgot they did that. They have the fucking network shit all over their YouTube channel. I love how even years later they're not just going like, oh yeah, we're making a new network album. They're still like, obviously they know that people know they're the network, but like, they're having fun with it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Green Day are my favorite band of all time. Honestly, if you have not listened to Green Day, go and listen to either Dookie or American Idiot. Like, if you listen to American Idiot, then listen to Dookie after. You listen to Dookie, listen to American Idiot after, as I said earlier. Then go and listen to 21st Century Breakdown or Insomniac. Like, if you liked Dookie better than American Idiot, listen to Insomniac. And if you liked American Idiot better than Dookie, then listen to 21st Century Breakdown. And then, like, from there, just go wherever the fuck you want. But, like, yeah. By the way, if you enjoyed the video, I'm sure you will leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what your thoughts on Green Day are, and if like other videos like this you'd like me to react to. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all next time.